What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Minecraft Fun. In this episode, we're going to be making a mass fabricator and wiring it. And to make the mass fabricator, which makes matter, which is going to make us the best items in the game, in the mod actually, in the Buildcraft, and I mean in the industrial craft mod. We need to make some new crafting materials to build this mass fabricator. So the first one we're going to build is an advanced block. Advanced blocks is pretty straightforward to make. You need carbon plate. Like, remember, this was my carbon plate machine, and to make it, we need to make two of them. So we're gonna put two machine blocks. We're gonna put two carbon plates on each side like that, and some advanced alloys. Put it like that. All right. So there we go. Advanced machine block. Beautiful. Now, the next item we need to make is Lapotron crystals. Now, Lapotron crystals are energy crystals on crack. Okay, so they hold a lot more energy. So what you need is energy crystals to make them, of course, and they need to be fully charged. So do that in your MFS unit or your MFE. So have them fully charged, ready to go. And what we do here is we take our we're gonna need to make 6 of these, by the way. So actually, we don't need to make 6. We need to make 2. Duh. Yeah, we need to make 2 of them. So I totally over. All right, so let's make 2 of them. So we take our lapis lazuli, which you should have from your quarry. 1 energy crystal, because you can't really stack them, and we need electronic circuits, which we have plenty of. And where did I fail? I failed somewhere. Electronic circuit. Lapis lazuli, energy crystal. What the heck? Oh, okay. So these aren't fully charged. So there you go. We have a Lapotron crystal. Now you have to, of course, it's going to come out empty. So what you need to do is we need to make 1 more of these. And it seems like none of my crystals are charged. I thought I charged them. I'm just going to do a quick test and see why my thing is failing. Okay. Let's see if I shall redeem myself worthy of electronic circuits. Oops. No. What's wrong with these energy crystals? Okay, that one works. Alright, so that's 2. We got 2, so now we're good on 2 of the items we need to make for this mass fabricator. And I believe we can craft our mass fabricator right now. Oh, I gotta charge these in my MFS, but I do not want to go into my reactor room because it's so epic, and I'm gonna have to cheat on this one because my reactor room is awesome looking, and I'm really proud of it. Even though it's not like, you know, the greatest. I'm not, you know, calling it the greatest. But I automatically energize my Lapotron crystals. Okay, with the repair all from single player function, sorry. So now we can make our mass fabricator. So what we need is glowstone. Now I'm not sure they want a glowstone dust or the glowstone. So we're going to try it with the dust. And we need our advanced blocks. And then we need our Lapotron crystal. And we need advanced circuits. Like that and like that. Man. Alright, so what did I do wrong? I wonder if this is glowstone. Let's see. I didn't have to do that. Let's see, is this glowstone? Alright, so yeah, that was the problem. When I used the single player command and I had I thought I fully charged my repair crystals, I mean my Lapatron crystals, um, it turned out that I had to stick them back on the MFSU to get this green bar on the bottom, so that's what you get for cheating, right? So what we want to make is this mass fabricator, and it was glowstone dust, not glowstone. So we're going to put the dust like this. We're going to take our advanced blocks, our advanced circuits, and our Lapatron crystal. Why did I make two? I don't know. And there we have, finally, mass fabricator. This is what what I've been going for this whole time. And we're going to be able to make matter. Now you see this box down here? If you put scrap metal in this, it'll actually make the progress, because you have to get to 100%. So it would make the progress grow so much faster. So I guess in a future episode I'm going to take this scrap metal generators, these 4 of them, and I'm going to probably get rid of this crafting table and this setup here. And when then I'm going to run a quarry, take all that scrap, pipe it all the way to where I'm going to put my mass fabricator, which is not here. Okay, so there we go, guys. We got the mass fabricator. That is the main thing we had to make. And now we're going to make glass fiber cables. These are going to be the cables we're going to use to hook up all our reactors to the mass fabricator. So to make glass fiber cables, and what makes glass fiber cables really good is, first of all, they cannot handle extreme voltage. So if the voltage is over 500 or 512 EUs, it's going to blow it up. So you want to use high voltage cables for that. But since our reactors only output 300 EUs, the glass fiber cable is going to be able to handle that energy. So we're going to, and why is glass fiber cable so awesome? It has the least amount of energy loss every time you move to the next block, like put a new cable. While high voltage cables, they have the most energy loss as you move away from the energy source. So really easy to make glass fiber cables, actually. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna make a bunch. Let's say I'll make 4. No, actually, how many? I'm gonna make, I got 6. Alright, so the mats are of course glass, and I don't have enough of that. Oh look, you hear my alright, so what we need is glass. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and we need diamonds, or industrial diamonds. Now I made a ton of industrial diamonds in our machine up there. So we got that, and then we need redstone. So we'll take, and you need actually 6 redstone. Just 1 redstone, but I'm gonna put 6 here and 6 here. Now you can see, since diamond is kind of the expensive ingredient, they come in stacks of 16, so you'll have more than enough glass fiber cables. So I have a stack in that. So now we are going to start wiring our mass fabricator, and the good thing is I've done that already. And I've also expanded my reactor room, so I want you guys to see fruits of my labor. I put some glowstone around for lights, I don't know. And so we had this breeder, our breeder, which is still, oh, looks like we already enriched our thing. And the good thing is, I'm gonna take whatever energy we get from the breeder, and I'm gonna wire that to our mass fabricator. So here's one reactor. Here's another reactor. I placed this one, and I actually built another 2 in the back here. So we have 5 reactors. This is the newly upgraded reactor room. Took me a while to make, but it's well worth it, because we have 5 reactors, and if we have each using the Mark IV reactor, we're gonna be pumping out so much energy. And then also I placed our mass fabricator here, as you can see, beautiful. and I already made 6, and I'm almost up to the. And right now, and when I had made, because I had to test all this out, so 6 reactors. These are my 6 reactors, and actually 5 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reactors and 1 breeder. Okay, these are all gonna get wired to this one little guy right here, and he's gonna pump out enough matter for us to make anything we want. So let's check out the wiring. Wiring, very simple, guys, very simple. So I just made an underground cavern here, and here's I can make it fancy, but I just wanted to make it real fast. So here's all our reactors. Here's 1 reactor. There's 2, 3 right here, 4 and 5. Or is this one? Alright, so here's all our reactors. They're all connected with glass fiber cables, which I made already, and as you can see, the reactor is right. The core is right there. That white block, you can't really see it, but it's there. I mean, reactor chamber is there. So we taking the electricity, and I'm putting it into this MFS unit. You see? And I was trying to figure out how to wire it, and I finally just came to this design. Now I'm losing some. Of course, I'm going to be losing some energy as the wire gets away from the source, but you know, it's not that bad, I don't think, because since glass fiber has small energy loss. So what I did was I had 3 reactors here. I had one here, 2 and 3. So I hooked them all up to this one unit, and of course, since it's going to be less than 500, it won't blow up my cables, it won't blow up anything, because it's all going into the separate side of the MFSU, and the MFSU is going to store all that power. 10 million, it can store up to 10 million. And then this MFSU is going to take the power from these 3 reactors, and it's going to bring it to this unit here. Okay? Now this unit is connected to this reactor here, and a reactor here. One of them is the breeder, I'm not sure which one. So same design as this side. Alright, so all the energy being stored from these reactors are here into this unit, and then I have the dots on this side. That's the output. So all that energy is going to be outputted into this side, and the other reactors are connected. And then to power my mass fabricator, I have the dot on this side, and it's gonna take all the power that's stored in this one. It's gonna route it right to the mass fabricator, which is right under there. See? Right there. So now what I'm gonna do is, right now my reactors are not on. I do not have any uranium because I wanted to make sure I crafted everything and not have everything blow up. The only thing that's hooked up right now is the breeder, but as you know, it's a perfect breeder, so it'll never burn out, it'll never have a meltdown. So now the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to activate all my reactors, and we're going to see how fast we get our matter. So give me 1 sec, guys. Alright guys, so I hooked up all the reactors. Everything is in tip top. My breeder. Everything is good, even the reactors in the back here. The 2 in the back. Alright, so let's see how fast we're making progress right here. Look how fast we're going. We're going about maybe half a second. So we're already pushing out UI matter. UU matter. Or matter, whatever. And we'll take a look at our underground wiring here. Still holding up. Nothing has exploded. Thank the Lordy. And as you can see, we're storing plenty of energy. And this one, of course, is low because the energy is being routed to this MFS. So this is here, and then this is going right to the mass fabricator. So we have made matter finally. The progress is slow. Now we're gonna have to hook up a scrap metal to go in here, and it'll actually, let me give you a quick example of how that works. Okay, it takes 2 scrap metal. So like when we put the scrap metal here, see how it amplifies it, and it goes a lot faster. So once I get my quarry going, I can have my quarry. But the problem with this setup is that you have, since it's a Mark IV, you know, this is only going to go on for a certain amount of time before you have to let your cells cool down. But I think by the time I'm going to have to shut off these reactors, I should have, you know, enough matter to start making some items, so we can start making these quantum suit items. But first we have to make iridium plate, which is let's see, right here. We have to make this iridium plate, which you make out of matter, and then you can make these cool items here. So, but you know, we finally did it. We finally made matter, and this is a pretty cool setup I have here. Of course, we can make a Mark 1 version. It'll just be a lot slower, but when we get scrap metal in there, it shouldn't be so bad. But I'm gonna just, you know, see how much matter I can make, and then I guess I'll make a new episode. We'll make the quantum boots and stuff, and we'll test that out. But here it is, guys. I have 5 reactors and a breeder, and they're all wired to my fabricator, and we're pushing out matter. And once I get this scrap hooked up here, we'll even make it a lot faster. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. I hope, you know, this wiring is not complicated at all. I use glass fiber cables. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will catch you guys next episode. Take care.